Yo, people, we telling me back again for another Red Talk. Flawless, what's good, my brother?
I'm blessed, Rants. What are you saying, man? Everything good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Big up the chat, man. We just hit 12K on Clips channel as well.
Oh,
so
shit. Yo, love that, man.
appreciate
Love
you
that,
lot,
love
man.
that, love that.
So yeah, big up, man. You lot been interacting with it, man. Traffic through the Clips channel, especially in the off season, has been crazy. So yeah, big up everyone inside, man. Yeah, what you saying, bro? I just seen this Gyökeres 51 mil. Is that the release clause? If that's really the release, no, but that ain't the release clause, because I swear the brother said that he ain't going for that.
Yo, this is drama, man. Like, what a palaver. What is going on, man? The president saying one thing, Gyökeres is saying something else. His agent is with him saying something. Like, what is going on? That's not the release. I thought there was no release clause, but then they had it in writing. All very messy.
They said it was a gentleman's agreement and there is no release clause. They said that the release clause was 80 million or something like that, and they agreed for him to be able to go for 60. That's what I heard. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't believe the release clause was ever 60 million.
Because they said it was a gentleman's agreement, but then the agent came out a couple of days after that and said, "Oh, we do have it in writing," and then nothing else got said. And then the agent was talking about, "I won't be bullied or blackmailed," and then he said what he said about, "Oh, he's only going for X amount." And now this, all right, man said it's telling. It's
that though. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that though, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
Good, yeah.
The plot's always thickening, bruv. You know them way there, like it's just
plot thickens, man.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like when man's actually looking at it, this feels like the Harry Kane situation. You know them ones. Harry Kane said he had an agreement with Levy. Levy said, "What agreement?" Harry Kane said, "I ain't coming to training." Do you know what I mean? It's the Gyökeres situation all over again. Gyökeres is like, right, well, boy, I'm not coming to training, innit? You know what I'm saying? And then Harry Kane got reprimanded, and he said, "Oh yeah, like man, forgotten that I overslept, man." And
I was on golf courses with Gary Neville for Sky Sports News.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? And then said he didn't go on strike. You know them one. Man said he thought he had the extra days off and that, bro. You know them way there, bro. Nah, it's mental.
Well, 110%. And like that's what it is. But yeah, this is going to be one of them that's not. But I don't believe it's 51 million. Because if it's 51 million, more teams are over that. For 51, look at the big prices that are being touted for the likes of Sesko, the likes of Osimhen, etc. And we're saying Gyökeres with his record. Look at Darwin Núñez, for example. He'll probably go for more than that if he leaves Liverpool. And they're saying,
he will. Darwin goes for more than 51 mil, bro.
This is it. Man, are talking 51 mil. Like, what are we doing out here? Look at his record. If it's 51, everyone's all over that. Not just English clubs, Italian clubs would be looking. Wouldn't surprise me if Barcelona looked at it as well for 51 M's. That's a steal.
Yeah, there's no way in hell that he's going to be available for less than 60 million pounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and if he is available for less than that, then it would feed into my theory that this guy is a fraud. You know,
why would it feed into your theory that he's a fraud? Go on.
Because I don't think there's been a player in the history of football with his numbers to go for as cheap as him. If you look at what the market value is, do you get what I'm saying? If you look at what the going rate is, like a player for him going at 50 million pounds, the same price as Brennan Johnson, is Fugazi, blood. Do you get what I'm saying? So if he does go for that, there's something stinky underlying, bruv. I would only sell a player with them stats for that price is if I knew both his kneecaps were gonna cave in the next season, bro. You know them ones there, like, or if I knew
I hear what you're saying.
Toney coming up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I knew man was gambling and that. That's the only time I'd take 50 mil. Yeah, because when you look at them stats,
go on.
You don't take that money for someone with those stats at all unless you know that there's something booky going on.
But if it is a release clause, obviously they don't have a choice. I just don't think, let's say hypothetically it is, let's say it is 60 million, even though I don't think it is. They didn't expect this from him. So when they put the 60 million release clause in, they're like, all right, cool. They probably expected him to join. Man might get like 15 to 20. And then like in the next season, get 15 to 20. And then you get a 60 million from whatever they bought him from Coventry. I'm going to double check in a second. I think it's that. I think it's the McAllister at Brighton situation where they didn't expect him to be what he was. Because McAllister, I think, went for like 35 million. McAllister's better than a 35 million pound player. So I think they just overseen it, and then it's kind of like, oh shit, look at what man's done. Crap, because it's his first. He's only been there 2 years. So, but I believe it's more than that. I don't think it's 51. 51 million is a steal.
Yeah, I agree. Do you know what I mean? Just for the numbers.
This
thing here, man said Fabrizio saying United will not spend crazy money on a striker as they are confident signing in Mbeumo. It has to be a good deal, good opportunity. I agree, man. Like, we don't need to, bruv. We got Xerxes and Mbeumo Cunha. We don't need a starting striker. We need, a different profile of striker to come off the bench and give us something different, bro. Like, I'm here for that. Replace Rasmus with someone that's actually an impact player, because he's a no impact player. Do you know what I'm saying? So bring in somebody that can come off the bench and give us the direct running that Xerxes not going to give us. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, we've been linked with the Nigerian in Belgium, that tall brother, and he'll be like 20 million or something. If he's 20 million, go get that.
Who's the Nigerian in Belgium?
I don't know. He's like some 7-foot black brother, man. And
get him in. Yeah.
He looks decent, bro. He looks decent.
He's 7 foot. Yeah.
He's some 7-foot Nigerian.
7-foot Nigerian.
This is what I'm trying to say. So he looks decent. Like, get that guy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We've been linked to the Ollie Watkins as well. Get us like a Hosselu, like how they used Hosselu at Real Madrid. Get us someone that's happy to sit on the bench, can come off the bench when plan A is not working, and give us a plan B.
And here's the thing,
you know what I'm saying?
What you're saying, Rants, it works in, like, logically, it works. Xerxes and Mbeumo Cunha works. We've seen it happen before, not to the same level. It is Firmino, Salah, Mane. We've seen that. However, I've been saying this, with the manager we have, he ain't playing that. We have to idiot-proof the squad. And I do agree with the not spending, and big up to Matisse.
Big up Matisse. He's 100% correct. Mateta was my first choice before all of this.
I would happily see Mateta, because I think with Mbeumo and Cunha as 10s, if you're a half-decent striker, you do well. But this manager, we know he ain't playing that. That's why I'm saying idiot-proof the squad and bring in talent. Give him as many limited, give him as fewer as bad players to choose from. I like Xerxes and Mbeumo Cunha.
Bro, like, even this Ollie Watkins thing, bro, I'm not mad at the Watkins links. And I said it earlier, the reason why I'm not mad at the Watkins links is if he wants to come in and be back up to my guy Xerxes, bro, I don't have a problem. I have a problem with it. If he wants to be the plan B, and if we can get him for cheap as well, if we can get him for like 35, 40 million.
Price is
no problem.
Because
price. He's a Prem-proven goal scorer. He's a different profile to the striker we have. And it's very clear, that Manchester United are trying to add goals to the roster. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to add goals to the roster, go get Ollie Watkins. I don't have a problem with it, because the intent behind signing Ollie Watkins is you're signing goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in most of his Premier League seasons, and that's not even that's not including his championship seasons, because he's a goal scorer. He adds goals in it. We've also been linked to Ivan Toney again. Bruv, I've always wanted Ivan Toney. Do you know what I mean?
That's
and with Durán leaving, Duran's left. Saudi Arabia.
He left Al Nassr. He went for the back trade, didn't he? On loan.
But this is what I'm saying. And if you look at Ollie Watkins, like, it's one of them ones where statistically, hold on, let's have a look. Let me see if I can get all the seasons, because I think statistically, for the last 3 seasons, he scored more than 15 goals. So that's not.
I was looking at his numbers yesterday. Like, Watkins puts up good numbers.
That's not bad, bro. Especially as a backup striker, bro.
16, 19, 15. That's his 3 last That's his Premier League returns. 16 and 38, 19 and 37, 15 and 37. I'm with it.
Bro, again, for a backup, yes, please.
Bring talent to the team. I'm looking beyond this manager, because we
give me a 1 and 2 backup, bro. No problem. And he weren't starting. Bro. Ollie Watkins off the bench, bro. Brother, I was laughing when Arsenal wanted Ollie Watkins. You know why? Because them man went in for Ollie Watkins when Durán just got sold, and I knew that it was a smokescreen. They never wanted him. Your manager twanged you into thinking he wanted a striker. That's why I laughed, because I said that was a fake bid. You know, the ones there. That's like proposing. That's proposing to a woman after she just got married. Like, it don't make no sense, bro. It's over. You missed your chance. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you missed your chance, bro. Like, Watkins was never available. He was off the market as soon as Durán left. So it's one of them things where when I saw them bidding for Ollie Watkins, I was like, brother, like, nobody believes this bid because they're not going to sell Watkins just after selling Durán. So you've done it. Point. You've done it just to say to your fans, oh, you know what? We tried, innit, guys? I was stuck with Kai Havertz.
And that's what you did. And on top of that, you make that points you made there very, very valid, Rants, as well. You know, we're chasing down a league title. Well, Ollie Watkins is not that. Ollie Watkins is a good striker, yes.
Yeah.
Good striker, absolutely.
He's a utility man, bro. We
assist.
Berbatov off the bench. Do you know what I mean? So Watkins can sit on the bench.
But you were chasing down a league title. Watkins ain't that. Same way if we were chasing down a league title and we was looking at Watkins, I go, nah. You need to do better. Big up to Saeed every single time as well. Like, that's where it stems from with the Watkins and thing. We're shopping in different markets. The man saying he's inconsistent, he gets goals in patches.
And that's why he can come off the bench. It's fine. And he wasn't starting for Villa this season for a lot of it, and he still put up those numbers.
He gets good numbers. I'm all for it again. I mean, I can't clarify this enough. Bring in, because of the manager we have, bring in talent. Yeah. If the price is right and it's not expensive, just idiot-proof. I keep saying this, idiot-proof the squad. We got to child-proof the squad from this. And
if you do that,
that's it.
We're gonna be successful because we just have no choice, innit? Like, it's just one of them ones. If you put enough goals in the squad, even if the manager picks the wrong team, yeah, we could just fuck around and win. And then if he picks the wrong 11, he'll bring goals off the bench and we'll win the game. Like, bro, that got Ollie through tough times. He got Ten Hag through tough times.
Ollie Ten Hag won games because we had talent out there. If nobody waits, how did we win trophies and reach finals with all these managers who we all in agreement are not good enough in the squad overall? You know why? Because talent was out there.
Yes.
Man had Casemiro out there. Man had Varane out there. Man had Martinez out there. Man had Bruno out there. Rashford when he was in good form. So that's where I'm at. Yo, just add talent and eventually the manager gets sacked. If we happen to hire a competent manager, then you're in business. Then you can look at profiles. Like I've been saying, does Xerxes and Mbeumo Toney work? Yes, 110%. Do I trust this manager or think this manager plays him? No.
Exactly.
I don't. I think I think we'll see Cunha in the 9 and then Mount in the 10 or some bullshit. It'll definitely be.
Yeah, but bro, if that happens, this guy will get sacked, bro.
Yes,
do you know what I mean?
I agree.
He'll get sacked quicker than you can say fucking United pie, blood. You know what I'm saying? He'll be gone. And it's okay.
That's where I'm at with it. I'm looking past him.
But even though I don't think we're gonna get Watkins, even if it's not a Watkins and it's a Toney, for example, yeah. Toney, Cunha, Mbeumo screams Premier League proven, blood. And then you throw Xerxes in there as well.
I didn't know Toney was an option. If he's
he's been linked. I don't know how serious they are, bro. I'll message a few people and find out if there's any truth to it.
Please find out. I'll message you later on tonight.
It's one of them ones where even what's his name? We've been linked to Mitrović as well. Another Premier League proven player. Like them 3 strikers, yeah. If you add them to Cunha and Mbeumo, yeah, that is Prem proven completely. And then Xerxes is a bag of talent. Do you know what I mean? And a bag of potential. So when you put them 4 together, yeah, it looks mental. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that is what you call, yeah, just quality, bro. And there's a fluidity in that no matter who that striker is, even if it's Mitrović. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where I understand the Prem proven thing. I understand going all out attack in terms of if you look at Klopp, he done something similar. Klopp was just bringing in a bag of attackers, and people like Liverpool don't need any, brother. Listen, plan A ain't working, I got plan B. Plan B ain't have plan C, and all these plans are fucking attackers, bro. Like, they brought in Chiesa, they barely used him, but then when they need to go from Chiesa off the bench, bro, man could come off the bench and do something.
Yeah, it's because he scored in the final. And the thing is, we have better defenders individually than what Klopp had at that time. Yeah. And wait, what's this?
That was the link.
Okay, I hope that's true. I wanted Ivan Toney when he was at Brentford.
So did I. The man know, bro. I was like,
numero uno, the guy.
Leader of the Ivan Toney fan club over here, bro. If we could get him to Manchester United, bro, swear down.
Put him with Mbeumo. Run that, man. With Mbeumo, I hope this is true. I hope
listen. It's just one of them ones. All the players we've been linked with, yeah, providing Xerxes the main guy, yeah, I don't give a shit. If it's Ivan Toney, he can start in it because that's my shooter. But if it's Ollie Watkins or Mitrović, then man can just be back up to my guy Jay-Z and we're cool in it. You know the way that this is what it is. I'll be honest. So when I'm looking at it, Premier League proven in attacking areas, yeah, is a very safe space. And it's a very clever space, considering, yeah, I keep saying it. We owe these man goals. We're in an overdraft, 2 seasons with minus. Do you know what I mean? We need goals. And the best way to guarantee goals is to bring in guys that guarantee goals.
And they do that. And that's why I'm with it with Mbeumo and Cunha. I'm not overspending on a striker. I don't think we need to spend big on a striker. Especially if it is those two in the
especially the way our midfield's looking, my bro. Yeah. Like we don't need to overspend on a striker. Once we get Mbeumo, we go and get a good someone that's a competent, for the price. Like for instance, Mitro won't be mad expensive.
To me, it's all about price point.
Mad expensive. I think Ollie Watkins. Check Watkins' contract for me, please. He might have like 2 years left or something like that.
I think so. 1 second.
If it's 3 years, then he might cost a bit more than I'd be willing to pay for him. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't. 2028. Yeah, I wouldn't pay more than 40 million for Ollie Watkins. I'll be honest.
I'm with you on that. There isn't many strikers like all of them. Like even Gyökeres, like X amount. Toney the same. All of them. Like that's why that was my biggest issue with the whole Ekatike thing. It wasn't so much him as a player, it's the price points they was talking. Yo, just go get a striker for.
And that's gone quiet, and he's being linked to Liverpool now, heavily with Liverpool now.
Linked with Liverpool, you got linked to Chelsea as well. So, but yeah, with the striker department, just go get a striker for 50 million to complement those two, and then Toney on loan because Durán just went on loan to Fenerbahce, and I believe Fenerbahce, the Saudi team are paying most of his wages or all of his wages. Like,
I'm not sure why is that happened though. Like, do we know why did they just loaned him
over there? Issues
because they invested a lot in him. And actually, he was at Al Nassr, Ronaldo's team. So maybe they've loaned him out because they're looking to sign someone else. Maybe Ronaldo wanted someone else because Ronaldo's just signed a new contract, and I wouldn't be surprised. Ronaldo's the DOF there, blood. You know them ones. So maybe Ronaldo sent him out on loan because one of his brethrens are passing through. Damn, it might be that.
You doing the GM thing first?
Yeah. It's probably that because he's a goal scorer and Ronaldo's a goal scorer. So maybe he was taking Ronaldo's chances. So maybe
Ronaldo was like, "Hey, get me a creator type of thing." I would have taken again. Durán, Toney, all the players, most of the strikers we've been linked to. I have no issue with them from a talent perspective. It's not that, like I say, to me, it's all about price point. Wages, not no big fee, not no big wages. That is one of the few positives of being in the situation we're in. We're just picking from a bigger pool of players. I was just talking about Watkins and them going for Arsenal looking at Watkins. You're looking for a striker to take you from, as I keep saying, from third, second to first. We are just looking to improve from where we're at. That's a much bigger pool of players you are looking for in terms of quality. Yeah, Durán's a bit crazy. Someone said that to me, and I was like, "That's good."
Yeah, he's saying his attitude's questionable. Yeah, you know what it is, bro? When I see man shooting from places he shoots from, I knew that he had a screw loose anyway. But there's nothing wrong with
most of our top quality, not most, a lot of our top quality players were like that.
Yeah, they're questionable. They weren't saints. You know them ones there. They're questionable.
They weren't saints. Go back and check what man was doing. Whether you think they was right, whether you think they was wrong, man have had these issues. Are we talking about man acting like we didn't like Vidic weren't a madman? You know what I'm saying? Like Evra went out here punching up groundsmen. What we do? Like, the list goes on. Kind of now 1 foot in the stand. We know about this. Keane, the less said the better. Even the quiet people like Scholes and that, like the list goes on and on and on. This man went down for a scrap, whether it's the early 90s all the way up until now. I think Rooney was a saint. Come on, man. Come on, people.
That's what I'm saying. What we doing out here? Yeah, bro. Man said Durán was bad in Saudi last season. See, I don't know the numbers or whatever. Maybe he just didn't settle. Do you know what I mean? But if he was available and that's the best that he could do in the circumstances, it's strange that no Premier League team was in for him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the wages.
21 as well. Yeah. You got 8 and 13. Numbers wise. That's what you got.
Yeah, that's not bad. Man said that he got blacklisted from his own national team. All right, cool. So there might be something going on with him.
This is what it is. Maybe you don't get along with the manager. We don't know the ins and outs. So he got blacklisted from Colombia. All right. What do you do? What can you do for Manchester United? That's where I'm at, yo. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Because people tried to say the same about Cunha. because he was fighting. I think it was the Bournemouth staff when he took someone's glasses off their face or something like that and slapped someone.
Cunha's a bad man, you know.
Like,
at least he took his glasses off before he slapped him, bro. That's respect, bro. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'd have slapped the glasses off.
Of course you wouldn't see.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember, they put out the walking stat to try and make out like he lazy or something. It's like, I don't worry about these. Can you perform here? I say he's not the first player to be quote unquote, I don't know the situation, blacklisted from his country, and he won't be the last.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Benz didn't play for France for however long.
Bruv, Roy Keane walked out in this country. You know them ones, like the game is the game. You know
Cantona, I didn't play for France.
No, he didn't.
Right? This goes, all it takes is to not get along with the manager or the FA, and then you could be out for whatever reason. I don't worry about that.
No, facts. And this quote here from Diego León, yeah, listen, I like that kind of talk still. Do you know what I'm saying? If that's his mentality, then he's got a chance here, innit? Because this is what we like to see. Even though from what I've seen, he looks extremely raw, yeah. He is he's a very powerful player. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He's got the PNP, but I think in terms of his all-around game, he looks like he's got a lot to learn, innit? But if this brother's saying, yo, these man think I'm going out on loan, but I got something for them, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? I hear it, bro. Like, someone that's got that amount of confidence in their own ability, if he genuinely thinks he can come to Manchester United and stay here, then, bro, prove us all wrong, innit?
You saying he's got the pace and power or nothing about him, but this is good.
Yeah, he's got pace and power. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, he's not shit technically, but he's very raw. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's 18 and they play wing back. Hopefully he settles in. South American, so you know they got that. We were just talking about Durán. You know he got that feisty flair. Could be a him and Cunha thing down that left hand side. You know what I'm saying the South American link up. So
no, it could be.
Let's see.
No, I mean, so
he's gonna kill a preseason, make the squad. Yeah, man, go take Dogu's shirt. Go get the wing
bro,
back.
100%, bro. Like, have that mentality. Be out there thinking, yo, like, I'm good enough to be here. That's the first thing, bro. I don't want anyone signing for my club, and scoring and crying blood. You know them ones there, like act like you've been here before, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is.
Who cried? Who scored and cried? Who
the fuck do you think, blood? You know the way there. It's one of them ones. Not like Osmus, bro. I swear down, bro. This bear cried, you know, like he lost a loved one, bro, when he scored a goal, bro. You know what I mean? So
I forgot. Because he don't score like that. I forgot his celebrations.
Sucks, bro. You know what I mean? The guy scored and cried, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, when I saw that, I was like, he don't belong here, bro.
Yeah, joke, man. For true, man. For trust you to remember that. I don't even remember.
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, I was disgusted. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. It was pathetic.
I don't even remember it. I don't even remember it.
So, yeah, no, it's nasty. Is this confirmed? Is this confirmed? It can't be, because that's Mbeumo's number. So I don't think that what? So I don't think that's confirmed, bro. I think that's lies still. Do you know what I mean?
What's the source?
I ain't seen that nowhere. The source, it might be HP, blood. Do you know what I mean? Because
it might be HP.
Yeah, it might be HP.
Dogu has good competition, and that's what we want with this person. I don't know anything about this Diego León, nothing about him. But
all I've seen is compilations of this guy. Never seen a full game. I can see his profile in it, and he's very, very strong and very quick, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
So good. So he's good. There's a byline. So he's got the engine for the wing back role and game.
Yeah. He's got the explosiveness. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just don't know about the final ball. I don't know about that. Do you know what I mean? But Dogu doesn't have a final ball either. So
they both need to improve on that. Both two young wing backs.
That's it.
And I think Dogu will. I think because of the positions Dogu's picked, I've watched him enough for us where he's in the situations enough, and times he's putting good crosses into the box. And Highland. So it's times like man should be there. He's putting good crosses into the box.
And said his dad said, what I told his son John, he said, "Don't fuck with me and my son. Make the most of these 4 years. Don't make any mistakes. Rotted." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man said, "Yo, don't embarrass me, you know." Yo, dad's on some crazy shit, bro. I can't lie.
The most now he's saying, "Hey, get these." I don't know their upbringing. Hey, girls out. You know what I'm saying? You have an opportunity to change your life and everyone's life around you, especially at 18 as well. In 4 years' time, you only 20. You only 22. Imagine what you could be. Yeah.
Facts. Man, I'm saying there's chat over Ahmad new number. I don't think so.
Why?
I think 16 makes sense, bro. Like he doesn't need a lower number, and also, like if he's gonna be playing wing back, what number is he taking? You know what I'm saying?
Does he want the number 2?
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I mean. It don't make no sense for him to change his number.
Yeah, 16 works, man.
The 16 works for him because the 16 doesn't signal a specific position. Do you know what I mean? The 16s, man, remember, is Keno and Carrick, bro. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that he's wearing that, it's like 16 doesn't really point to a position. So it just makes sense, innit? Like obviously the 9's not available, and you wouldn't want the number 9 being a fucking wing back anyway.
No.
Cunha will get the number 10. Xerxes got the 11 already, and Mbeumo will get the 19.
19.
Yeah, because he wore that at Brentford. So I'm assuming that number means something to him.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. So he gets the 19, and then if you do move on Højlund, then that means the what's it called to be available. Oh yeah, because Cunha's he's actually officially been given the 10, hasn't he?
I don't know if it's official, but
not official. Because Rashford just is he just out here numbers?
Give him Rashford's number right now, blood. Rashford's
That's
still
what I'm
here.
saying. That's what it is. It's like signal the end. Yeah, shout out his pops, man. Real one. But yeah, like that's where it's at. But yeah, with this numbers thing, it's like just if we can get number 10 gone, number 9 gone, we should have got rid of number 8. Number 7 will still be here, unfortunately. But hey, we move.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So
stinks, man.
So yeah, no, I'll be calm, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said, yeah, bro, I can't believe Mount's the number 7. So we just need to, we need to give him Rashford's number 10 before he leaves. And I think that Cunha's nailed on for the number 10.
Oh, yeah. Without doubt, because Rashford can't stay. If he stay, he can't be staying. Yeah.
No, facts. Man, I'm saying that Ahmad wants the 7. Bro, Ahmad don't deserve the 7 based on where he's gonna play. It just doesn't make sense, man. I have my number 7 as a wingback. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ahmad, yeah, but it's like the 7.
You got the 7, man. You got 1 + 6. You're good. Stay with that.
Obviously, I know that Mount shouldn't have it. Like Mount shouldn't have the number 7. That's a disgrace, isn't it? That should be taken from him, and he shouldn't really have a choice in the matter. I'm being real. He shouldn't have a choice in the matter. That needs to be going to one of the top players. And if they can't, then it should be blank. 100%. Unless he had it for 1 season, then decided that he don't want it because the shirt was
right back
for him. Yeah,
he's playing. He ended up playing right back, didn't he? He got the 25
eventually, but he played a season on the right with the 7, and then he was like, "Nah, this ain't me, mate." Yeah, you know them way there. Like
Valencia quiet, you don't need all that attention. You know that extra. But yeah, that's where it is with the shirt numbers. It's like no, things should be blank because it should be a reset. The 7 should be blank, definitely. The 8 should have been, but Bruno's still here. Whoever the new striker is, if he's of a certain level, should get that of Højlund. Of course, Cunha deserves the 10 and Mbeumo the 19. Then that's pretty much it. To be honest, midfielder depends on who the midfielder is because he might have had a high number at his own club. He might be in the 20s or 30s. So yeah.
Facts, yeah, and I'm at 11. Yeah, maybe. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't mind that, but then do you know what I mean? Xerxes got to get the 9 or the 7. You know them.
What did Xerxes wear at Bologna?
9.
Oh, he wore 9 at Bologna. Okay.
Okay. We get the 9 or the 7, bro. Like the 7 just needs to be a maverick for Man United. You know them ones there. Even Cunha 7, I wouldn't be mad at that, bro, because Cantona wore the 7. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind a Cunha 7, but that number 10, obviously, it means a lot to the Brazilians, bro. That number 10 does. You know what I mean? To South Americans in general, that 10 is the shirt, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like Ahmad's not the 7. I can't lie, bro. He's not the 7.
He's 16 to me. 16.
He's not a 7 profile, bro. He's not a 7 profile, Ahmad. Like Ahmad's quality, but he's not a 7 profile, innit? Like he's not. For me, Cunha or Xerxes would suit the 7 nicely in terms of the way they play. But man is saying Ahmad 14. But if you're gonna wear the 14, you might as well keep the 16. I'll be real.
16. Why do you need the foot? Like leave it. Like leave him with the 60. I never looked at it and said that's strange.
Yeah.
It's like Mano with the 37. Like leave him with the 37.
There's no reason for him to change it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, hey, slow news day, maybe that's what it is. We'll see what happens with the numbers. But yeah, some things should be left blank. I think a 7 should be. A big shirt number should be a 7. A 9 if the striker's not of a certain quality. Of course, if he's of a certain caliber, give him the 9. But leave the 9 blank. 10 with Cunha, cool.
Yeah.
7 as well. Mount should have the 7.
Hey, bro, in fact, Renee, bro, the number 7 at Man United is like the number 10 everywhere else. 7, yes. The 7 is our number 10. Do you see what I'm saying? So because the 7's are number 10, this is why I said, even though Cunha wants the 10, because globally that is the maverick, that's the playmaker. Like the equivalent to that at Man United is the 7. And this is why I say he's a Man United 7. He is a Man United.
He definitely is, because of the way he plays. And you mentioned being a maverick and being an entertainer and getting goals and getting assists. So on him, if he wants the 10, I'm cool with the 7 being blank. Mount should not be on it. But if it means getting the 7 off Mount to give it to Cunha, cool.
Yeah, just take it off Mount, man.
Yeah, take off Mount.
And Mount wore the 19 at Chelsea, innit?
Yes.
But the 19's Mbeumo's shirt, so Mbeumo's got to wear that 19.
Yo, just give Mount like the 24 or something like that, man. That's all you should get.
But listen, I can't lie. Just I'd give him the year off, really. Do you know what I mean? And just say, oh, you know what? Like, we're paying you to not play football anyway. You might as well not come to work.
In the ideal world, yes. But for whatever reason, this manager's a fan. Manager's a fan. Yeah, Mateta 14 would work. Yeah. I like that.
Mateta would be class, innit? But it seems like we're just not lucky,
which is strange considering, because it wouldn't even be expensive. I reckon you could get him for 50 million. That's what don't make no sense with that. 50 million coming off the back of 2 very, very good seasons. Why not?
You know what it is? Palace have qualified for Europe, and potentially they're losing Guehi and maybe even Eze as well. So they're not letting go of Mateta as well, bro. That would imagine dismantling your whole, like, pretty much dismantling your squad as soon as you qualify for Europe, bro. Do you know what I mean? Off the back of winning the trophy, like it wouldn't be a good look, bro. They would have if they were selling these players, they would have to get obscene amounts for them.
Yeah. It would suck, but that's the law of the jungle. I was saying, unfortunately, it really is. Like, because I reckon if you go in and sell players, that's what you're going to do. Go chat to him, go chat to Mateta, go test the result and see what's what. You make a bid and go, you know what? Let's see what he says. Because if he kicks up a fuss, like, because with Eze, with Arsenal, it seems quiet currently. He's not said anything at all. So it seems that he might be content, but negotiate.
I think Eze wants to leave, but he won't force a move. That's what I feel like it is.
That's it. And that's where I'm at with it. Maybe a Mateta goes, nah, I want out. Or maybe he goes on the flip side and say, nah, I like what we've done. I'm staying there. To me, you test the result, offer 50 million and see what's what. With the prices that have been banned for other strikers. Because I do like Mateta. I'm a fan. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, 100%. It is diabolical work. It's mad. You would have thought, you know what I mean? Teams like Brighton and even Brentford have lost their manager. They lost Norgard, and now they're about to lose their best player, and
they lost their goalkeeper as well.
Yes, they did to Bayer Leverkusen, right?
Yeah, they lost Flecken as well.
Man. Yeah, so to go and do that to FA Cup winners is diabolical as well. Do you know what I mean?
This is what happens, because even Bournemouth, they've lost 3 of their back 4, because Gyökeres is gone, Olsen left, and Zabani left as well. Did Zabani join PSG? I don't know. He's linked to him, yeah. They was linked to PSG, so that's 3 of your back 4. They could potentially lose Semenyo as well.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I think Semenyo will end up staying because of that.
Yeah, Semenyo could. And we was talking about this the other day as well. I can't remember what too long it was. I'm talking about how managers are also in the ilk as well, where they're at the likes of Bournemouth and Brentford for bigger teams to come and look at them. Because we've seen, like, Areola, Thomas Frank literally just made the move from his final stages to Barney. So yeah, you've lost 3 of your back 4. Talk about dismantling a team, because that was key to what they had going on there with that. And now you've lost 3 of your back 4. Potentially Semenyo. Maybe someone comes in for a midfielder or another attacker. That's what it is.
Hey, big up Zane for the super chat, man. With Eze, Saka, and Cole will be cooking in the open day. Bro, get Eze over the line first. And secondly, bro, like, we got something for you first game of the season. I can't lie. Normally, I ain't even that confident, but you know what? You lot chat so much shit every time you play you. And you know what? When we play you at home, we always tend to give a good account of ourselves. Like last season, last season we drew 1 game, and then we beat them in the FA Cup as well. So, like, it's one of them ones where, like, we played we played 3 times and we only lost once. So
Yeah,
it was all even. Do you know what I mean? And the game that we did draw, we cooked them, bro. We should have smoked them. So
yeah, we should have. Rice scored the free kick. Like was it Rice? Not a free kick. Bruno scored a free kick. Rice scored. Yeah. Rice scored from open play.
But we should have smoked them, bro. We could have easily put 4 past them in that game.
Yeah, because Maz like hit the post. I think Hoyler missed a chance and someone else missed a chance.
We are doing them up, man. I think at home we can definitely beat them first game of the season. And
so that's why you're confident because of the home team.
And not from outplaying them or nothing like that, bro. If we end up getting Cunha, Mbeumo, and another attacker, but I just think that we can easily just stink the game out and just out clinical them, them ones. Like I believe we can do that. I believe we could do that to Arsenal. So
hey, Zane playing FIFA, man. Love this.
Yeah, man said Nico Williams is what? Brother Zane, what? Eze, Saka, Zubamendi, Wanyeri will win the league. Cunha will be a flop. Zane, man.
Shout out my guy Zane, but I've not seen you in a long time, Zane. I hope you're blessed.
Nico Williams.
Man said Nico Williams, Eze, Saka, Wanyeri. All right.
Brother, what are you smoking, Zane?
Hey, Zane, man. Zane.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Zane, man.
This is crazy,
Zane's jokes, man. Zane is very with his outlandish statements. That's what I'd say.
100%. Man said Fenerbahce had never had any concrete contact with Sancho, as they believe it's impossible. The player is pushing to continue in top European leagues. I think that a move to Serie A is perfect for him. Do you know what I mean? I've seen him been linked to Napoli and Juventus. I think that one of them 2 moves he needs to make happen. But it will mean that he'll need to take a pay cut, man. And I just hope that he does it, bro.
Yeah, with the pay cut thing, I've been saying this. He wants his money. I would want my money. We got 5 million from Chelsea for him. Use that to pay him off, wherever the difference is. If it's 50K difference or 100K or 75 or whatever, sit down with him and negotiate. I hear it. I've been saying this. I would want I'm taking 100K less because you don't want me. Forget that. Run me my bread. Sort it out. Use that 5 million, get the 25 million for him and keep him moving and that type of thing. That's on us for giving him the deal that he got.
I hear it.
That's on us. I ain't taking 10 million less a year. That's just me. As much as I love football, I ain't taking 10 million.
It's 1 year, innit? It's he's in his last year of his contract now, so yeah, man. We just need to get him off the books.
Just get him off the. That's how I look at all of these players. Rashford more so because of the big wages. Pay players off. See what they're being offered from the selling club, and then make up the difference. And then you just go on from there, and then you clear off the way. We already cleared big wages with the free players we let go for free with Eriksen, Lindelof, and Johnny Evans. It's like 330K, but that like 330K between the 3 of them.
Yeah, but even this is right. Like clubs don't mind paying the fee, but it's the salary, bro. His salary is slowing down all negotiations.
Yep, it is absolutely, and that's where it is. Salaries are so. You know what, United, you are paid to deal with this. Figure it out. You knew this beforehand. If we don't own Manchester United, and we knew this was a problem going into it. So if you're buying the club, you're fully aware of, hey, there's players on big money that are going to be tough to let go of, All right, how do we figure this out? Clearly he wants his money or he's willing to sit. Are you willing to call his bluff? Are you willing to settle him? Are you willing to sit him for a year?
Yeah.
Are you going to call his bluff? That's what you have to do. It's World Cup year. Call his bluff. That's what I do.
No, facts. Hey, Gabe, man is saying, why is he making us overpay for him even though he's their best defender? I don't understand what you're saying here, bro. He's their best player. He's their best player. That's why they want us to overpay, because they know they can't replace him. He's a gem.
It's tough to very, very.
He's a gem. And also, I don't believe they're asking for 65 million or something all in, yeah. I don't think 65 million is overpaying for Mbeumo. I don't. Based on what everyone else is gone for. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea just paid 55 for Gittins, bro, from Dortmund. And if Gittins is worth 55 million and 65 for Mbeumo, yeah, including add-ons, yeah, is reasonable. Extremely reasonable.
It's the going rate for players of this. When you look at what he did last season and what he's done for Brentford overall, do I think he's worth it? Yes. I don't think he's overpaying. He's around about the same. He's similar to me in terms of level to Cunha. Do I believe he's 60? Does he improve us by 65 million or more? Yes. Therefore, pay the money. Is he a 65 million improvement? That's how I look at transfers. Do I look at it and go, all right, if we sign a Mbeumo for 65 million, do we get 65 million or more out of him? I think we do, yes, because I rate Mbeumo highly. So therefore, you pay him. If I didn't think that, I'd be going, it's too much. So it depends on where you rate Mbeumo in terms of his level and what he brings to the team. That varies on you. Because there's going to be good deals you can point to and bad deals you can point to. Like when you point to buying or Gittins, that's what Brentford are going to do. Well, look at what they just paid for him and look at what Mbeumo's done. I
think he brings in, I think he adds physicality, he adds goals, blood, and he adds directness. You know what I'm saying? So it's worth it. I'm gonna saying João Pedro as well. What was that? 55?
Yeah, it was like 55 million or something like that. Yeah. Brother, and he's better than João Pedro, and I rate João Pedro. People.
Yeah, so do I. I rate João Pedro as well, but João Pedro is relatively still on the come up in the Premier League, innit? Like it's one of them ones where, yeah, it's still a smaller sample size with João Pedro. So I don't look at João Pedro as better than Cunha or Mbeumo. So because of that, if he's going for 55 million plus whatever, then asking for 65 for a man that scored 20 Premier League goals last season is definitely not unreasonable.
Facts, it's not. And also I think that key component that people are missing that I've mentioned time and time again, the potential partnership with Mbeumo and Cunha. That is literally Mbeumo Visa 2.0. And I rate Visa. I think Visa is a very good player. I think Cunha is a better version. So therefore, we could get a better version of Mbeumo because of it. So therefore, I'm looking at that and going, yeah, do you fit? Those two as two separate 10s quality, but put them together. All right. What they could potentially do, especially if you get a striker who supplements them, and then you have wing backs bombing on and everything like that, and you're basically, they can both free roll. You mentioned it, he brings the physicality, he has pace, he has power, can run off the ball, run with the ball, go past the man, score goals, can create. What is there not to, can pick up the ball from deep and drive with it as well? It's not like he's just a final third player. We've watched him from Brentford at times. If you want to play on the counter attack, perfect. If you want to break down a low block, he can also do that. Like, yeah, and Mbeumo for that price, sign him. Right-sided 10, left-footed. What are we doing?
Absolutely.
I can take pens as well. I know we got
man. It's a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer. But that helps us in penalty shootouts, even though we're not too shabby in penalty shootouts anyway. But if you add Cunha and Mbeumo, to Bruno, do you know what I'm saying? Then
very good penalty takers.
Yeah, then penalty shootouts, we're looking even more solid. Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to think, bruv. We could end up, just them two additions could end up scumbagging a trophy because we can win on pens. So
hey, people, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you get when you add goals to. This is what you get when you add goals to the squad. So it'll be interesting. Man said Forest have agreed a deal with León for Fofana, but no agreement with the player's side. That means it ain't agreed then, because the player can say, "Yeah, fuck this, I ain't going Forest." Like who? Do you get it? Like, is that even? Obviously, they're having issues in it. So, but they're having issues. Is that legit though? Is that legit? Like, man, saying they've agreed a deal.
Oh, who's having issues? Because obviously León they've been relegated to League 2.
Yeah.
So that's the problem right there. Malick Fofana, I only watched him against us. Was very, very impressed. The only time I watched him play was in particular. I don't know if he played in the first leg, but the second leg against us, because he won the penalty and he set up their fourth goal as well. Good player. And you know what? He fits what Forest got going on over there. He's a perfect winger for what they like.
They might be looking at him as but they might be looking at him as an Elanga replacement. Maybe if Elanga's going to go Newcastle.
Facts. You get your 60 M's for Elanga, which gives us 20 million or whatever it is, and then you go get Fofana for half that. Hey, Forest, great business, I would say. Great business.
Yeah, 100%. That would be decent if that's the case. Man saying Rodrygo starting on the bench for the third game in a row. He's set to confirm his intent to Real Madrid return from the Club World Cup. He wants to leave. Let's see, bro, where that saga goes. But watch him end up at Man City, bro.
Fuck.
Well, you watch it, bro. Watch it, bro. Because City, bro, they just look like they're ready to spend more money, bro.
Yeah,
and I could
because
see,
they need a left winger. They do need a
yeah,
left winger. It fits what they got going on over there.
Yeah, like because they're playing Doku there at the moment. I could 100% see it, bro.
Yeah, Doku out there folding, even though he scored a good goal, ain't been at it. Like, because the other three spots are pretty much taken. You got Mamouche, you got Haaland, you got Cherky. So that even though Pep likes to play the Pep roulette, obviously you got Savinho, Foden, Doku, you mentioned, but Rodrygo definitely levels them up from a defensive standpoint.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. So, yes, it has been confirmed that they've been relegated. I believe from what the guys in the chat were telling me a few streams ago. I think that's confirmed, guys.
Yeah, they go. It's confirmed, but they'll appeal.
That's it. Yeah, they said they were going to appeal it, but it's like, why are you appealing something that we knew was going to happen months ago?
They gotta try, man. They gotta try.
But it's like, what are you appealing, though? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, like, this is crazy. Like, what's there to appeal?
And your team being ripped up. Like, because now if it gets confirmed, if the appeal doesn't work, teams are gonna come in for your bad players as well. Already lost Cherky, potentially Fofana as well, and there's a few more in there that people could go, all right, let's get them.
Because it's a bit mad, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because when you look at the situation, like we knew for a while that they were in danger of getting relegated, and there was a certain fee that there was a certain amount of money they needed to accumulate to avoid that. They haven't done that. So because they haven't done that, like, what do you expect? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect? What's there to appeal, blood? Like that you couldn't have appealed before the end of the season, because you could have appealed it as soon as they said it. What's the point of appealing that now?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear exactly what you're saying, fam. I don't know the inner workings of how it all works in regards to appealing it, but yeah, you think they would be better. Actually, what can you actually do in regards to waiting for it to happen? Yeah, it's kind of peak.
Yeah,
it's kind of peak for them.
It's crazy, bro. What's that? Kobe Mino spotted training in Manchester. In Manchester, they say no more, bruv. You know what I mean? With Jimmy Garner and Mason Greenwood, you know. Jeez.
Yeah, because where is Garner right now? Is that Everton?
Yeah, I think so. Well, he was. So that means he didn't move house, bruv. That means, yeah, just off season, innit? So Mason's probably just gone home, innit? Yeah, bro. Nah, it makes a lot of sense. Do you know what I'm saying? So no, that would be serious. What's this? Man City are set for talks with big name players over the coming weeks as they work to streamline their squad, realizing they need to offload a significant number of players. Yeah, bro, they'll let Jack grow. Don't be surprised if Grealish leaves, and they do a little Bandulu Rodrygo thing, bro. I swear that I could see the Rodrygo. I could see Rodrygo to Manchester City, you know.
Yes, because they need a left winger.
Yeah,
and that all that accelerates it along is going out the way they went out yesterday, because it was bad. It was bad the way they went out yesterday. I watched the game. It was not good. It was bad the way they went. Going forward, fine. Don't create, score goals, all of that. Defensively is the issue. That's what it is.
But offensively, they've been looking sus for a hot minute, though, my bro. Yeah. Like everyone always says it, and people are going on like it's harsh, but bro, it ain't harsh, man.
No,
you know what I mean, it's not harsh at all. They're not good enough.
They go get centre back. I think they need a centre back. I think that who that centre back is, but Aki was at fault for the third and fourth goals. They need a centre back. I don't think Ake is it. I don't think Akanji's it. Diaz has fallen off a cliff over the past couple years. You need a top centre back. You would expect Rodri and Reinders to add some form of defensive solidity, but if they're going to play that way high up the pitch and dominate the ball, when they lose it, the counter-attack, son. And you know what the problem is? They ain't got the pace. There's no Kyle Walker. There's no Kyle Walker to recover the ball like that. They need someone who's lightning, like they're quick, but they're not lightning to cover the whole pitch. Because that Malcolm who played for Barcelona before he got injured and got taken off, causing all types of problems with all that space. In particular, the second half. The first half was more quiet, but the second half they cut into gear. And if he had stayed on, they probably win by more. Who's causing problems? Because I was like Malcolm. I was like, wait, is this Malcolm? He's like, yeah, Malcolm that played for Barca. Obviously, he went and sent it. That Malcolm looked like he could still do a job now. Yesterday,
fierce. You know what I mean, them man, this outlet saying that, I don't know who that is, saying Arsenal in advanced talks with Sporting to reach an agreement for Gyökeres. The club feels it's very close to completing the deal. One day it's Gyökeres, next day it's Sesko. Do you know what I mean? We'll wait and we'll see, innit? Do you know what I mean? I don't know how reliable any of these guys are, brother. I'm just reading what's been put out in the chat, man. But I could still see Gyökeres ending up at Juventus, I'll be honest.
Because the thing is with Gyökeres, did he want to pay the big money? When I say the big money, wages. Because Havertz is on big money. Gyökeres, if you're the first choice 9, you want more than the guy you're replacing. And then what do they then do with Havertz? Do they then put him in midfield? But then what happens to Zubermendi? No. So that's what that is.
No, facts. And bro, Bill said talking about potential. You know what? Because Kompany's the manager, this is the only reason why I'm not completely writing this off. Not that he'll go there, but they're interested, or maybe they want to have a conversation. Only because Kompany's the manager. Because it's a mad one where Rashford's got way better PR than he should have. You know them ones. Like around Europe, people still think he's decent. I don't know why, ain't it? But they actually like his name still holds weight, if that makes sense. So I could easily see Vincent Kompany thinking that he's getting the Marcus Rashford of like 4 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Here's why this makes sense to me. Not from a quality perspective, but profile-wise, he fits what they got going on, what they need, should I? Because they got linked to Rafael Leão.
And they've already got fucking and they've already got fucking Coleman. Do you know what I mean? And players like that who's similar to Rashford.
Yeah, because Sane, I know they're trying to offer. He looks awful. I've watched him in the Club World Cup. Coleman seems to be out of favor. Sane ain't it. Gnabry ain't it. So I think they're looking for that replacement again. That's why when they got linked to Leão, it made sense. Because you got Kane, Musiala, Elise. That's three of your
profile,
4.
Yeah.
See, profile, you need some more pace. That's not the quickest. So they need some pace there. And that's why Leão makes sense profile-wise. That's why Rashford makes sense profile-wise, even though they can do better than both of those two. So I'm surprised they don't look at Lookman. Maybe they look at Rodrygo. Maybe.
True.
Maybe
I just think that they can't.
Rodrygo.
I just think that they can't afford it. I think that Rodrygo's gonna cost bread, bro. You know them ones. Rodrygo cost. I reckon they're gonna want at least what 70.
Yeah. It's gonna be big money. I like
how much did Rodrygo cost initially, guys? But they'll want at least 70 mil for Rodrygo. Like, I can't see Real Madrid letting him leave, for anything other than big money.
Nah, agreed. I think he does. I think he goes for big money. And to Jeff, who says aging wing players at Bayern, that's why they're looking to replace them like that. Because they've got Musiala there. They've got Musiala there. They've got Elise there. Obviously, Kane's kind of older, but 2 of your front 3 is young. So they're
saying between 8 and 8 million, bro. They're saying last,
As for Mbeumo, pay the Cunha price you always knew. Brentford would ask. It will help us sign the striker. Striker will ask, who is behind me? You finished 15th. Don't talk to me. Show me. It's so simple. I agree with you, George. It is simple.
But bro, I'll be honest. If you're a striker signing for Man United and you can see who they've signed before you, that's enough intent.
Yeah.
That's enough intent. You'd be excited at the prospect of linking up
with Remo Cunha. That's Ian with Ahmad. Yeah. I'm good. If I'm a striker who backs himself and thinks he's of quality, yes. Because I got all these other players that are going to acquire attention. Cunha going to acquire attention, as is Mbeumo, as in Ahmad. So that's 3 right there. So I'm going, might be 4th on the defensive list. On their list, on their priorities when they're talking about who to stop at Manchester United. I look at it and go, Cunha going to create for me, and then Mbeumo going to create for me. Just those 2 alone. Never mind Ahmad and Dorgu, etc. Because United, one thing about us, we got enough of the ball in the correct areas last season. It's just the lack of quality was awful. Like the cutbacks was there. You know, like it's just that the players is just worst of the worst.
Fact. I think Gyökeres is a deadline day move or nearabouts, and if Real Madrid could get 70 for Cass, bearing in mind, I feel like that was a different market. But Rodrygo 90 mil, I could see that. I could see that, bro. Like, because they'll be looking at the price that Florian Wirtz went for, to be honest. But Florian Wirtz was starting. This guy's not even starting Rodrygo, so that could be the caveat. Do you know what I'm saying? But Florian Wirtz went for upwards of 100 million. What is it, like 115 or something?
Yeah, it was
like
100
that.
plus. I'm just looking here. Rodrygo 2028 is his contract. Yeah. And the transfer, what was it? Yeah, so they'll be looking, I think anything north of, I think they'll be looking 80 million northwards. That's what I'd say. I think it's that.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I just
rumor
think
fee
that
was 45 million euros.
Yeah, I just think that his circumstances are a bit different to Wirtz, because it looks like the manager don't fancy him. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless the manager, it's not the manager that don't fancy him, and it's Real Madrid pretty much letting man know that like they're open to selling him. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not really sure what it is.
Because they got a lot of talent, and you got to figure out how to fit all that talent into one team.
Yeah,
like all the amount of players. When there's Mbappe, there's Vinicius Jr., there's Bellingham, there's Gula, there's Valverde, there's Camavinga. It's a lot of players. There's a lot of players to fit into 3-4, especially if he's gonna go with the back three as well. Interesting to see if it's a 3-4-3. Is it a 3-4 like 2-1? Does he go 3-5-2 and play Mbappe and Vinny as split strikers? Because to me, Gula's got to play for them because he's the only player of that type. He's a creative player they have. So Gula, but how do you then get Gula alongside Mbappe, Bellingham, Valverde, and Rodrygo as well? Like, it's put it this way though, it's a good option. It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, I'm watching Real Madrid this evening. I can't say I've watched too much of them, so it'll be interesting. But I'm not sure if is Arda getting minutes under Alonso.
He played the second game because I only watched the second game. He played in that and he played well. He didn't play in the first game, but he played in the second game and he played well. As for the third game, let me check. I didn't watch that game against Salzburg. Yeah, he started the game against Salzburg as well. So he started the game against Salzburg and he started the second match. And the second match he didn't play well. When they played, who was it? Yeah, when they played the Mexican Pachuca. When they played,
that's crazy. If you played the last two games, then bro,
they played the last two games. I think he has to. I think he's got to.
If he started him ahead of Rodrygo, then yeah, Rodrygo, his goose might be cooked, brother. I can't lie, because yeah, man, if a player that's been out of favor with the previous manager starting ahead of you, then I don't know, maybe
someone get a quality player. Yeah, someone get a quality player if they get Rodrygo. Someone's getting a quality player.
I agree. People are getting a quality player if they sign him, but they might be also getting a player that's low on confidence, bro, because it's been weird, bro. Do you know what I mean? Third wheeling Mbappe and Vinny, like at Real Madrid. So I think he'll be happy to leave, but I think for sure, yeah, he will. He'll be low on confidence, and he'll need to go somewhere where he can play a lot of football.
He's going to be fair. Wherever he goes, he's playing first team minutes with that. And with him as well, it's like I've had all this success here. If I'm him, I'm leaving with a big chip on my shoulder. I've had all this success here. We've won Champions Leagues. We've won La Ligas. I'm sure I've got a Copa del Rey here. I put up goals. I put up assists. I've done well. All right, let me go elsewhere and show, hey, I'm still him. Because the 100%. Rodrygo disrespect is crazy. Because even for Real Madrid, he was key to what they had going on in their successful years. With Mbappe, I think it was after the Atletico Madrid game, and Bellingham spoke about it. It was on CBS and Bellingham.
Yeah, he said that he's the best player or something.
And Henry said, I'm so glad you mentioned him, because people will big up and talk about PSG and how well they do off the ball. He sparked that for them in their better years.
Yeah,
he was key to what they did, and that's not like he was some scrub on the ball. Technically, he gets busy too. So someone's getting a quality player. I'm a fan of Rodrygo. I am. I
agree. I hear it. Do you know what I mean? So now it'll be. Oh, he said he's the best in training, so it'll be instant. Big up, George. If your view on Watkins makes sense on paper, just feels non-United. If you get what I mean, not commercial, but maybe that's the right decision. That's the correct decision. We need to be signing players to improve the squad and get us closer to where we should be. And it's a short-term signing, someone like him, because of his age, which is exactly the kind of signings I want. I want signings that get us back to where we need to be as quick as possible, bro. And the way you do that is you sign You sign proven players that don't need a lot of adaptation time, and that can also help the manager because the manager is adapting to a new league. So the last thing you need is a manager and players all adapting to a new league. It's a recipe for disaster, bro.
You need someone who's settled. Yeah. I get what you said. Nah, that makes a valid point. I never thought about it from the manager perspective. With Watkins, it's all about the price. Someone says 40 M's cool. All about the price with him. Because Watkins, I know what he's going to bring. Is he top of my list? No. But I've been saying this. Bring in talent. Does Watkins come in there and get goals and be good for him and Mbeumo and cool? Hella pace. Whether we're playing on the, like I've said, whether we're dominating the ball and trying to break down low block or the counter attack, that's frightening. If you add him into the mix, it's frightening. So yeah, I'm with it.
That's it. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. But I don't think we're getting Watkins. But I think that the fact that he's on the list is not a bad thing because we're looking at the right kind of players like him, Mitrović. There's been Toney links. All these players are proven. Shouldn't be too expensive, and they're at the right age. They're like 20, 28, 29. Do you know what I mean? They're not looking at no 21-year-old fucking wonder kid, bruv. Like they're not looking at that. They're not looking for that. They're looking for someone that can cut through right now, make an immediate impact, and that's exactly the kind of stuff that we need to be looking at.
That's exactly where I'm at with it. That's why I'm happy about Cunha. That's why I like the Mbeumo deal. That's why I would like a Watkins. Is why Mateta works as well. Just improve the overall attack. Cool, and then you add in the likes of Xerxes and Mano, etc. with that. It's like, all right, Bruno with that. You've got enough going forward, and then you can do your best to address the rest of the team because the midfield with Bruno is a problem. So whoever that midfielder is going to struggle. So you have to sacrifice because everyone knows you needed two midfielders. Someone who's defensively more sound, athletic, cover ground, technically good. And then the flip side, the progressor of the ball, who's press resistant, receive the ball on the half turn. Short range passing is good. Long range passing is good. But now because Bruno's here, you can't get both of those. So since it's a back three, get the latter. Go get the person who can progress the ball. And one of the centre backs can step out into the midfield. That's where I'm at. It's not ideal, but so be it. Because we got to progress the ball. I'm tired of us technically in the midfield not being able to control the game. Go get me a controller. Go get me someone who can dictate the tempo and dictate play with short-term and long-term pass. Mobile to an extent, technically very good. And has to have a range of passing. That is key. The short passing has to be on point and has to be able to pick up the ball and switch it. That's where I'm at. It's not, again, I would have preferred both alongside that I just mentioned and I'm more athletic. But now I'm like, with Bruno here, just get the technical play.
Yeah.
Because if you go get someone who's robust alongside Bruno, then we're struggling to progress the ball. Struggling. You can't have that again.
No, facts. Man said Burnley reject Trafford bid. Bro, listen, Newcastle getting rejected by everyone. I can't lie. It's crazy, blood. They're getting rejected by everyone, bro. I think Newcastle, you get me, like they're just finding out that they're butters, bruv, in 8K. You know them ones. All that money still not attractive. You know them ones. That brother out here leading with his wallet still can't draw Gyal, and that is crazy. You know what I mean? This is exactly what
to be able to get Gyal is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's mad, isn't it? So I don't know. Unfortunately, Newcastle learning the hard way, mate.
Hey, Newcastle, remember this and don't sell Isak to Liverpool. That's what I'd say. See all this rejection? Remember this, man. Remember this 100%. Rejection.
Nah,
don't
trust
go
me.
Sell Isak to Liverpool. Don't do
that chip on your shoulder, man. You gotta make it last, bro. I'm telling you. This is just what it is.
Let the hate consume you. You know what I'm saying? The Muppet meme, you get what I'm saying, with the hoodie up. That's what it is, man. You the Muppet, what's his name again? The Muppet, you don't know what I'm talking about. The breed. That's it, Kermit.
Yeah, evil Kermit, blood.
Yeah, evil Kermit, man. Hoodie up, man. Hoodie up with the black hoodie up. Don't forget, man. Don't forget. Let that evil consume you and reject Liverpool when they come side Isak.
No facts.
Yeah, but they have been rejected left, right, and center. And Mbeumo, João Pedro, Trafford.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them, man.
It's peak.
You know what I mean? They had a bid. They had a triple bid rejected. I think. Is it Elanga? Did we say Elanga?
Yeah, Elanga. And he tried to sign Guehi as well, if I remember correctly.
I think that was last season.
Was that last season? Okay.
Yeah, it's peak for them. I like Come and give us some money for Garnacho, blood. Like, we'll allow that.
Yeah. Little 30 million is calm.
Yeah. No. Trust me, like we can run that still. So.
Yeah, but 30 million, come get Garnacho. You can play on your right hand side, man. Or be energetic over there.
Facts. So now it'll be interesting, people. But yeah, we're gonna hit the redirect over to deluded people. What are you telling me? What you got coming up for the rest of the day? Make sure you smash the like. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City. Big up you guys for 12K on the Clips channel as well.
Congrats again on that, fam. Love that, man. Love that for real. You lot run up the likes on this video, though. Watching live, watching back after, please run up the like, subscribe to Rants' channel. He's blessed enough to allow me on here and many others as well. So I appreciate that, Rants, as always. Yeah, tonight, what have I got coming up? It'll be 11:30 p.m. people. What have we got coming up? Probably be a Q&A, people. So just keep a lookout for that. That could change, but there'll definitely be a live stream at 11:30 p.m. So it's most likely Club World Cup recap, transfers as well, rumors, etc. So subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Also follow the playback and follow the new Twitter as well, people. Yes, it's flawless. Follow my new Twitter over there if you're following the last one. Big up as always.
It, people. So yeah, man. Hey, big up everyone for supporting the show as usual, and I'll see you guys back here for the game.